Well, it finally happened, folks. I drank the Kool-Aid and I'm going Deere. So, or should I say, I'm going Deere. But I will explain what this is doing here right after this. Welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Rusty Oliver Man. This is a 40-20 gas that was happily on its way to the fair, and the guy got about to the intersection up here at the end of my road, and it started acting up, and he didn't think it was going to make it, so he putted it down in here, and it literally died right in this spot. So we were going to make it more better. He said, I'm just going to pay you to fix it because I'm over it. And he's tried everything. He asked me several weeks ago different things to do, and he did all those things, and it's still not working. So one thing he said right away was, he said, I want a different distributor. He said, I'm over this one. And I would have to agree. I am not a fan of these screw-on cap distributors, much like the 1800 Olivers, 1600 Olivers had. And I'm not so sure that this doesn't have something to do with this problem. I had this off the other day when he was here. We tried to get it running again. To no avail. And see, he's put new coil on it. He put a new coil on it just the other night before it was on its way, and it was just sailing along beautiful, and he thought he had it, and it did not work out that way. Now, seeing as how this is all shiny and painted up, I have to be very careful where I stick this camera. But basically, I have tracked down a nice replacement distributor, much like I do to the Olivers. They make a nice one. You've seen me put in different tractors at different times. And they make one exactly like that, except the only difference is this tractor doesn't need one with a tack drive because the tack drive's down there. So the one that would fit this is that way. But I just want to verify before I order. I want to pull this one out and make sure it really is a slotted end on there, since I know nothing about Deere. I don't want to be spending $400 or $500 on something and then find out it doesn't fit. So my rotor's pointed that way. That's good. Yeah, I've had this all apart once already and nothing good happened, so. But we're gonna take this loose. The other benefit of changing the distributor is going to be that, in theory, all the replacement points and stuff from now on should be cheaper because it's the old Delco style stuff. So that's my reasoning to go along with his request of changing the distributor. Because once we do that, we should know that's good. We'll work our way backwards, and we should be good. And then if that still doesn't run good, I guess we will tackle the aluminum carburetor, which is just so much fun. Those square Shebler aluminum jobs, again, just like on the large frame Olivers, 1800s, 1850s, 1750s, all the gas tractors, 55 series gas tractors, large frame. Use that square TSX, whatever it was, 944 maybe, I can't remember. There were multiple numbers. But yeah, it is always prone to sadness, you know. And this right here, probably you wouldn't have to do what I'm doing right now, but like I said, I know nothing about a Deere. I want to verify some stuff before I just order parts for absolutely no reason. It's kind of war. That's part of my reasoning too. It's a lot of guys say the what do I want to say? That these tractors are junk, gas tractors, the gas 4020s. They say to put a diesel in it, replace this gas motor. We don't like this gas motor. Well, I would say guys used them for years and it was probably fine, so there would be no reason to do that now. I don't know if he said they've had this his whole life, this tractor, so this is kind of his family tractor. I don't know that they bought it new, but if it's been around your whole life, it's kind of your family tractor, you know. This is the second time it's failed going to a show. They tried to take it earlier this month, or I guess technically last month, to a parade, and she didn't make it there. And so we're gonna make her more better. This wire is not very good, but that's not the reason that it's acting the way it is, because that wouldn't make any sense. Come on. Yes, slotted end. So that is good news, as that means pretty well what I determined should be the case. And I will order the new distributor, and then we should have us something real snazzy when we're done. See, now I'm gonna work and work and work and put this, well, I thought I'd try to see if we could get it to start again, but I don't know if it's worth it. It's not really in my way here, but it's also like I don't want a UPS guy to back into it, because they usually turn around in this little whoop-de-woo here. And some of those people can't drive very good, especially when they're the subs, you know. They just don't seem to, I guess, have very many requirements when you're a sub driver for the mail. I mean, he's replaced like every piece of this sucker, and he still just don't have any luck. All right, I'm hoping that it's in park, because I really don't want it to kill me. Oh, look at the steering right away. Stupid things. Yeah, we ain't got nothing. So I will order a distributor, and we will come back to this project, and yeah, hopefully we can get it going for him good, because it's frustrating to have something super nice like this and then not be able to enjoy it, you know. And you know, then you decide you don't want to take it anywhere because it's not reliable, and it'll be a lot better to get it running for him, and then they can play with it to their heart's content. All right, dear Jonathan, today is your day, as we have taken delivery of a different distributor. So we're gonna make this happen. I guess the first step will be to waste time while I'm getting the new one out of the box. But basically, we're gonna take that cap off again, verify which way that's pointing, and then put this one in the same way, and then switch all our wires. We'll need to make us a new wire from here to there, because it ain't, yeah, we ain't going down this road. Might as well use his screwdriver to help us out there. I don't know why the screw-on cap was a thing for a while. It obviously did not win out. I mean, seems like you see more clip-on than you do screw-on, but maybe there's some hidden advantage. I don't know. All right, it's pointing back that direction. And we probably should get a, let's just break this off for now. That'll be fine. All right, pointing back towards the block that way. So our new one should go about the same way. And I tightened one side down because I tried to start it then again after we pulled it out last time to check it out. Gotta be careful on this one, not to skin up the paint too much, you know. Don't want to do that. But I'm hoping we can just get this thing to roar to life. And it doesn't need any more attention. Like carburetor attention, because I hate those aluminum carburetors. Come on. Come on off of there. Come on. Come on off of there. Alright. Okay, pointing back that way. We will take the cap off of our new one here. And we will point that back that way. And it should, it's somewhere in there, fall in. Why is it not falling in? Don't tell me that it's not going to work, because that won't be happy. Why are we not working? It looks exactly the same. Okay. It looks exactly the same. There shouldn't be any. There. It's fine. It just needed a little tippy tap. So that's okay. I freaked out there for a minute, thinking about all my $100 bills that were going out the window. But we're just fine. It went right down in there. All right, so we have it pointed very close to like it was. Sometimes things don't well, I'll explain in a minute. Let's get this closer. Get these things tightened down where it just takes a little bit of effort to turn it. All right, that's pretty good right there. I can still turn it by hand, but it probably won't vibrate on its own. That's what we're after. Now, if we look at this the way that it was, we need to transfer our wires, and we have, I believe this one is number 1. No, not that one. It's this one. Right. Okay. Come on out of there, pal. All right. Do we want to do... There's really no... it doesn't matter how we do this. It's just going to be where the stuff lands, you know. So do we want it about there? In which case we would probably be anywhere from there to there. That's probably what I want. I'm trying to give myself enough room to adjust it, but have this not be sticking out in an inappropriate place. In which case this would be number 1. And that's where we want it. The next one after number 1 needs to be number 5. But let's show the way that the distributor turns so we understand that. So if I turn the distributor, yeah, it's gonna go that way. Okay. All is right, friends, with the world. Fear not. Firing order of a 6-cylinder engine. 153624. 15's too young, 36 is too old, but 24 is just right. Ooh, that spark plug's loose. That needs attention. But 1, 5. This one should be 3. Which it is. 3. This one should be 6. And then this one should be 2. This one 2. Yep. We've got to mix match the spark plug wires too, which I don't know about all that. This stuff all looks new, which is why I don't really want to interfere with that. But if I feel like we're having troubles, I may end up putting different spark plug wires on. This coil wire don't look great, which kind of concerns me. And I'm going to try to make him a new one, I think. Because this does not look good. It's got the green death growing in it. I've got plenty ends of wire, so I can fix that. We can reuse his ends. So that's going to happen. I need to make a wire from here to here. That'll fix that. And we need to tighten up his spark plugs, because apparently something happened and they did not get tightened back up. So let me go grab some stuff here, and we should be able to hear this sucker run. All right, we're back. We should probably check all the spark plugs now. If we found one that was loose, you know. Come on, Long John, get in there. I want this to run. I want this thing not in my driveway. Been here a week, waiting on parts. It's sad it wasn't able to make it to the fair, because it's a very nice looking tractor. Double check this one. I have to think it was leaking some compression if these are all loose. I mean, okay, let's take them all off just to be certain. All right, coil wire time. We're gonna try to make him one that isn't full of cancerous death. So we need the ends, is what I'm saying. The wire ain't no problem. We need this metal piece, so let's play nice. Look at that. That could have been messing with it. I'm not saying that it was, but certainly that is not acceptable, that green rot. And we have plenty of wire, so we can make him a new one. But if I think the other ones are at fault as well, then he really needs a different set. I know they're new, but they are mix match ready, because one of the wires is black boots and the other ones have orange. So this one should be the one for here. We're gonna need one about there. Maybe need to get a little bit more round. All right, we are down to the wire on the distributor. I don't have exactly the ring terminals I wanted, but they will work. They will work. We really need to give ourselves a little bit of extra so that it's not just pulled as tight as possible, and we will inevitably have to turn the distributor to get it timed just perfectly. All right, we should be ready to give her a go. Hopefully we're in park so we don't die. This is a two-hand job, I guess, because of deer things, you know? We're gonna need the jump pack, aren't we? Before this is done. All right, so I got the truck hooked up to it. Its battery is dead, obviously. Why wouldn't it be, you know? But I'm kind of concerned about the crappiness of the power wire that comes here. However, testing it with the test light after letting the truck charge on it a while, it is working. But I'm also wondering if when the tractor gets hot, if that wire doesn't kind of not make connection all the time, you know? Then there's the other issue that maybe his battery was not playing along, and the longer it ran, the worse it was getting. I really would like to run a new wire from here to the key, but I'm not up on, I'm gonna have to figure out how you get back there, because there's really no, this panel looks like it ought to come out of there, but I don't know how. So we'll worry about that later. I would like to hear it run. I have spark everywhere it needs to be, which I did not have with the other distributor. So as soon as it's charged, I guess we can try it. We may not be in the right neighborhood of timing. It would really be handy to have a nice battery, but this is where we are. All you gotta do is some sketchy stuff here, and it'll fire right up. Jump pack, jumper cables, let's use it all. That's very obviously not right. Down here for now. We can always change it later. I'm going to let it run as long as possible. That's good. I'm gonna pick up some of my tools here and we'll drive it around a little bit. I don't know that I trust it for the road yet. I got no idea how much gas is in it. Although I would assume that he had some in so that he could go to the fair, which is where he was headed. Let's get it out of this cluster of, is that reverse? Let's go, let's see. I don't understand this transmission. I hate these things. That's probably third gear. Another project showed up a while ago, so we'll be working on that in the next few days. Fifth gear there. Come on. Sixth gear. Hopefully forever. Seems to be doing good. That should be sixth gear. I mean, if the gauge is to be believed, it's almost out of gas. Pedal will let you go a little farther. go past where you can with the hand throttle. I like straight pipes on gas engines, I don't know. I've drove it about 40 minutes and it's never missed a beat. I shut it off and it would not start again. So his battery is either totally toast or something, because it shows 11 volts. And the only thing obviously keeping it running now is the alternator. But she runs great. And people in the comments, oh, gas tractor's junk, put a diesel in it. Do you honestly think that this tractor is going to get a diesel put in it? Get real. This is a restored tractor that they always had, and it's going to stay this way forever. There is nothing wrong with a gas motor if you know how to make it run. Gas tractors built this country, not diesel. So a little less hate for gas tractors, you know. I've had somebody, every time I have a gas tractor, they make a comment like that. Put a diesel in it. I don't like the gas engine. Well, you know, like 1650s. I've got a gas and a diesel. I would rather drive the gas all day than the diesel. So nothing wrong with a gas tractor is the moral of the story. But this thing's running excellent, and it starts right up, other than the fact that the battery's dead. So I think we got her fixed, because the amount of time I drove it is longer than it would have took him to drive from his house to here, and that's how it messed up. So I'm gonna call this one a win, and I'll probably call him and tell him and see if he wants me to get a different battery, I will. If he wants to just bring the jump pack and jump it and drive it home, that's fine too. But I'm gonna call it a win. We got to put that panel back on when it cools off. But I think we have success. Do you suffer from low intelligence and are easily entertained? Well, then hit that thumbs up button and leave a comment. And that way we can keep making entertainment that your feeble minds can understand. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.